We're here. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Uncle Bruce here for the final hour of the final day of April. It's April 29th, Friday, option expiry day, the last hour of the day. And we're watching the down market. That's for sure. We're off 692 points on the Dow. We were down 800 the other day. Had a big gain yesterday. We're down another 600 now. Here we go. Volatility reigns supreme. What can I say? Try to figure it out. I can't, but it is what it is. This is the day after Apple's earnings, which were good. The day after Amazon's earnings, which were not good. And Robinhood's earnings, which were not good. So yeah, here we are. We're up 8.5 cents on ATIP. You want some good news? We're up 14 on Twitter. 14 cents. We're down 681 on the Dow. We're down 123 on the S&P 500. That's 2.8%. Nasdaq's off 425 points, 3.3% lower. The Dow's only down 2%. So the Nasdaq is another 100. That would equal a 1,000 Dow point drop. That's how the Nasdaq is doing today. Not great. Apple 159.71, down 392. It's not a catastrophic drop. It's 2.4% for Apple. But the news is what I've been warning you about. China problems are creeping into the markets. Forecasted earnings, potential revenue interruptions, glitches, and markets don't like that. Stock markets do not like outside forces like this because this can spiral into a bigger problem because the China lockdown is trying to control the virus. It's not stopping it. And there is no stopping the virus in China unless everyone gets inoculated, and not everyone is inoculated. And the vaccine they have over there is not as effective as the vaccine that we've got. So this virus is having an easy time to continue on. So look, they want to open up their airports and planes of people coming and going. That will spread around the world continually. This virus is not done with yet. It's still out there. Might not be in your hometown right now. Maybe you don't think it is, but it's one flight away from coming to you. And there's the problem, man. We fly everywhere. It doesn't mean like someone from Shanghai is going to fly to LA and then you're going to get ill. It's someone from Shanghai who flies to Manila. From Manila, they fly to I don't know. Someone else gets infected. They fly to Singapore. Someone in Singapore gets infected, many people, and they fly to, they go into London, England. People get infected there, and flights from London to everywhere in the U.S. all the time. I mean, this Shanghai thing or Beijing thing or China thing is not limited. It's not going to be limited there. It's a worldwide problem. What happens in Boston is a problem for Beijing. What happens in Beijing is a problem for Rio de Janeiro. What happens in Rio de Janeiro is a problem for Liverpool. What happens in Liverpool is a problem for Peoria. It's a global problem. And there are those out there who don't want to talk about it because they don't think it exists. And so they're, head in the sand until you pop your head out to breathe, and then you inhale the virus. Now you're sick too. Anyway, 662 is the down drip on the market, and we're paying the price. Everyone is paying the price of this virus in one way or another. What else is going on? Rocket Lab down 16 cents to 736. SoFi is negative 23 cents to 622. GameStop is negative 548 to 123.83. Carvana down 643 to 57.94. AMC down 27 to 15.38. Matterport off 17 to 5.77. Sextera down 53 cents to 12.12. ME down 8.5 to 3.01. Spire down a penny to 1.66. Hycroft Mining down 7 to 1.42. Smart Rent down 16 to 4.87. Pfizer down $1.26, 49.25. Hewlett Packard down 55 cents to 37.04. Robinhood down only 11 cents at 9.98. That shocking to me. I can't believe it's holding on. It's got to be, I don't know, the insiders are holding it. Somebody's holding it there. Vanek down 8.81 to 2.31. Home Depot down $8 to 303. Texas Instruments down 454 to 171. IBM down 275 to 133. Microsoft 859 lower to 281. Apple down 442 to 159. Goldman down 950 to 308.84. We are 60 cents away from the low of the last 52 weeks, low of the year. Cisco down $1.24 to 49.40. Facebook down 241. Amazon down $442 today at 24.49. Tesla up $4 after being up to 934. It's now 881. Not good. Google is off $64 right now. 23. Bed Bath Beyond down $1.13 to 13.62. BlackBerry down 14 cents to 5.74. Royal Caribbean down 2.33 to 78.36. Target down 5.80. JP Morgan down 3.20. Costco down $23 a share to 5.38 on Costco. Walmart down $2 to 1.54. Nvidia down 10.60. Disney down $3 to $112. How's Ron DeSantis doing now? American Airlines down 41 cents. Netflix down $7 to 192. Moderna 136 down 650. It's a red day all over the place, and no politics will save you. No politics will deflect the reality of a market going down today. That is the story. With all that, ATIP is up 8.3 cents to 169.3. How about that? And Twitter is up 17 cents. Amazing. 715 points now on the down dip for the Dow. Down we are going. Folks are on this channel. A number of you are partially coming out of this all right with earnings from options that are backing off. It's the way it is. You write options and you make money as the stocks go down and or stay flat for a while. And right now we're not going anywhere. We're down 129 on the S&P, down 3% now on the S&P. We're down 445 on NASDAQ, 3.46% lower on NASDAQ. The Dow down 2.1%, 721 points and counting. There you have it. A credit wife is saying, at least I made a few bucks on the pop this morning after I accidentally bought SoFi calls instead of selling them. Enjoy happy accidents. Oh man, I had made Nick is saying I had made a mistake shorting Texas. Uncle Bruce, I should have shorted Carvana when it hit 68 today. I would have made a killing today again. Now I'm stuck till it drops. Duncan, 1 month down 27. Not your daddy's doobie. Hey Nick, remember your goal of 1 day profit? I'm 2/3 of the way there. Let's see what else is going on here. Tiff is saying to Bama Babe, you know, our SPACs went down after you shaved your lucky mustache. I'm blaming you. Options, nomads. I don't think that he really understood our strategy, though. It would be impossible for a dividend stock to get anywhere close to the cash we get from covered calls. I think I'm interrupting somebody else's conversation here. A few conversations going on before I went on the air. Anyway, folks, thank you for being here. Never a dull moment. There you go. One accountant, one accountant that we talked to said he used to be a derivatives trader in Chicago. He said he would never advise us to get involved with covered calls. He recommends dividend stocks instead. Yeah, well, yeah, live on 4% yield. Good luck with that. What can I say? We're on another road trip, says Options Nomad. Interviewing accountants stay from the car. Good times. Right on, guys. Well, job being well done. Way to go. That's great. Oh gosh, welcome all to the channel here from wherever you are around the world. It's great to have you. And I hope you're able to stay on top of these crazy markets here as we continue to try to make sense of it all. The markets are off today. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It is what it is, and we're we're trying to deal with it. 738 is the downdraft right now on the Dow, and there you have it. Hang on a second. I'm trying to do something here, and I'm not getting my act together. Pardon me one moment. I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Here we go. I'm on my computer here. I'm talking to you at the same time, and I'm disorganized, and it used to be a lot easier, but it's not that easy anymore. Here we go. There we have it now. We're finally getting our act together here. There we go. And there we are, and there we be. And I don't know what's going on. It used to be a lot easier, but I've obviously not been able to figure out the easiness of easiness anymore. Okay. Thank you all. By the way, I'm hoping that a person is here because somebody made a donation to my channel that wanted me to send them 4 lessons, 4 classes, the 4 for 3 deal that I'm promoting up here. A whole bunch of you have done it, but there's one person in particular that I want to reach out to because I received the donation. I don't have your email address. I don't know how to send you the links because you have not sent me a private email. You've only sent a donation, and the donation came through PayPal without me being able to get back to you. So I am kind of sitting here going, well, I got the money, but I just can't get you the links. If Keith is here, Keith, last name starts with the letter T. Keith T, are you watching? Send me a private email at brucefarmer@hotmail.com. It's right here. Here's my private email. Send me that email and let me know. Just reaffirm and confirm the 4 classes you want. I know the 4 classes you want. I just want you to send me a private email so I can reply to that email, and I'll then take care of you with the lessons that you wanted. Okay. Thank you again, all of you out there who have all week long been sending me these donations to get these 4 classes for the price of 3. I'm happy that you're doing that. It's going to give you, I think a lot of you this weekend are going to be studying how to write options because of the week we've had. It's been a field day for option writing. Excuse me. And I hope that you find them very helpful, and that this next week you're on your way to start writing calls and making some money. Way to go, all of you. Those of you who've become Gold Bagel members and Chilling with Uncle Bruce members, thank you. And those of you who are subscribers, thank you too. Appreciate all of that. We're down right now, 765 on the Dow as we continue to slip with 46 minutes to go in our day. I've got ATIP right now at 169.3 cents, up 8.3 cents. Twitter up 21. Rocket Lab at 737, down 14 cents. And I've got, it has been as low as 734, 737 now, and 1.6 million. On SoFi, the low of the day, 619. We're at 621. The all-time low on the stock, 602. I think that was yesterday. 26 million volume, very quiet. That's actually a quiet day on SoFi. And I am surprised that it has actually backed off, although, getting caught up in the vortex of the 700-point Dow drop is, hard to not go down a little bit with that going on. And then GameStop 124.06 with the low of the day now being 123.01. 894,000 traded. Absolute no volume at all. Absolute dead quiet there. But it is off 529 right now. Carvana down 654 to 57.83. AMC off 25 cents to 15.39. Matterport 577 down 17 cents. Low of the day 575. 3.7 million traded. Cyxtera up down 52 cents to 12.13. ME down 9.5 cents. $3.50, which is right at the low pretty well of the day. And then Aspire unchanged now, 167 a share unchanged. Highcroft down to 140. Smart Rent down 15 cents. Pfizer down 123, and Hewlett Packard off 55 cents. So there you are. It is an interesting day. 170 now on the ATIP. The stock is quite resilient today. Again, like yesterday, But yesterday was an up day for all the markets. Today, ATIP is going up with everyone else going down. Very interesting. 925,000 shares traded. Low of 158. That was just around the opening. And the high, 176 in about an hour ago, 40 minutes ago, an hour ago. Right now, 170, up 9. And the low all time was a few days ago, 147 was the low. We now have a new CEO at ATIP. We've been waiting for this announcement since last August. And here we are, April. It's 8 months. They brought the new person on. Here we go. Let's see what the new sheriff in town is going to do. So far, so good. 2 good days. Kind of like what I see there. I don't know where the buying is coming from. I don't know if it's from a particular brokerage firm, a particular investment fund. I have no idea, but there is someone just taking up stock here. ATIP looks to me like someone wants a lot of it, and they're trying not to run the market, and so they're just kind of putting in bids, going, hit the bid all you want, I'll take all you got. And we're over 2 million shares traded since yesterday, at least over 2, maybe over 2.5. I'm saying, okay, whatever it takes, whatever, I don't care what it takes. If there is a buyer here buying up this stock and they're going to run it up to 250 before they kind of pause by scooping up all the, the loose ends down here, it was a smart move. Because if the new CEO has been charged with new income streams, ideas, and so on and so forth, and this backer is a backer, could be a banking type of a backstop for the company. I have no idea. I'm just guessing. There's just from this old man's perspective, with all my old experience over all the years that I've had since the 70s, this stock is being bought, and but whoever's buying it doesn't want to talk and doesn't want to be known that they're buying. So, but the pattern is unmistakable. The support level of ATIP is very good, and it looks very good, like really solid right now. Solid on the stock from what I can tell, and I kind of wonder, does this person want 5 million shares, 10 million shares? Will they buy up whatever stock comes in as long as it keeps coming in? Is that going to be is it a limitless buy order? I don't know. It just looks good. It just looks good. All right, there you go. Okay, Willie, number 61 thumbs ups. Thank you. Nice to have you here. Brian, number 58, Uncle Bruce. I missed all your shenanigans. Was out of commission for a couple of weeks. Whole family, the COVID. We're doing well now. Also bought some SoFi averaging down. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you here. I bought 100 more ATIP. Actually averaged up now at 200 shares, averaging 164, baby. Right on. Credit Savage. I got people averaging up. Willie, Uncle B, I was doing some reading earlier and stumbled upon sector rotation. Do you know anything about that? Yeah. Sector rotation is where it's a term that Wall Street came up with years and years ago, decades ago. And basically what it is when interest rates drop, for example, interest rates would drop, the people would get out of dividend paying stocks and get into growth stocks. No, let me rephrase that. They would get out of growth stocks and get into, the markets are going down, the economy is getting lousy. They would go into dividend stocks, into staples like Kraft, General Foods, the cigarette stocks. You go into a dividend sector. Sector rotation would be oil prices are going higher, like energy prices are rising. People get into oil and gas stocks. Sector rotation. So they get out of maybe out of automotives where the car sales might back off and into ExxonMobil where the profits are going up because oil is up. Interest rates are falling, so I'm getting out of food stocks and I'm going to get into real estate stocks because with lower interest rates means lower mortgages, means more houses being built. It's cheaper to own a house, refi a house. get into banking maybe. If rates are going up, get out of it's just sector rotation. It's just from one sector of the economy to another because this area is going to be better performing than others. Right now, we're into higher inflation, higher interest rates, higher energy, higher food prices. You tell me where to go. this is what's going on. People going, where do I go? People are wondering, and it used to be, well, you go high tech. You'd go into companies with high growth prospects. So people were buying, they're buying Facebook or they're buying Google, and Google doesn't deliver all of a sudden. They're going, well, what do I do now? You buy IBM. Well, IBM did very well, and the yield is over 5%. So you got a 5% yield. You got a 3 or 2%, 2.8% treasury note. That's good. You got IBM growing profits. That's good. You got IBM in cloud computing, which is a growing area. That's good. So there's a safe place to go. That's a sector to go into. And that's what people are doing. Others will say, well, I'm going to buy into up and coming companies that are going to be disruptors. I'm going to do the Cathie Woods thing. But instead of being Cathie Woods at the all-time high, I'm going to be Cathie Woods at the all-time low. And so here's fresh money coming into stocks like ATIP, Rocket Lab, SoFi, and people are going, I'm buying at these lows and I'm going to wait them out. And so there you have it. Now, a lot of people are putting money into Cathie Woods funds right now because they've never bought into her fund before, and the fund is trading in the 50s or 40s. The fund is right now 48.18 is her ARC Innovation Fund. They're going to buy it 48 because they're thinking this is the low. This could be a real low price because the 1-year high for ARC Innovations is $132. I'm going to buy it at 48. All-time high is 130. I don't care if it goes to 40. It goes to 40, so what? I'm only down $8. I'm in for the long haul now. The downside doesn't scare me anymore because there really isn't any. The upside looks great. It looks like an $80, $90 upside from here just to hit the highs in the last 6 months. This thing goes halfway between 48 and 132. Hey, I'm a happy camper. That's what that sector shifts going on. Sometimes people go back to areas they used to be in when prices are attractive. There it is. Brian, I bought some ATIP 169, great number. I'll save some more of my money for GameStop or GME. 99 Nation, my ESPP is going to absolutely haul in shares after June, especially with my discount rate silver linings. What is an ESPP? I don't know what that is. Nice bike mate on ATIP. Where would the shares come from to give the new CEO? They public owned shares to buy back, or they'd be issuing from Treasury. They'll be able to issue from Treasury, probably underneath an existing stock. It's a what's the word I'm looking for? In annual meetings every year, they have to approve the auditor, they have to revote in the directors, and they have to approve the share issuance plan or share incentive plans, and that's where this is coming from. Usually, that's how this works. Options. Final comment. Accountants. It's become really clear how important it is to keep interviewing him to find the right one for your unique situation. Not all will have the same background. You are figuring this out right now. This comment right here is gold. This is a golden comment right here. I didn't ask for it. I didn't solicit this comment, but this is gold. I have said to you folks numerous times over the last 6-8 months, I've indicated that some of you who are going to go full time, who want to write options for a living and look after your portfolios, I've suggested it might be an idea to talk to a tax professional, accountant, that can help you and steer you down the road to perhaps help you establish an S corporation, a C corporation, some kind of a limited liability company where you can put your investing activities into a structure that now is a corporation, and you can run that out of your home. You can run that out of a formal business address with your home address as a secondary address. I mean, I don't know. An accountant, a tax professional is who you have to talk to, because I don't know where you guys live. You're in various countries around the world. You're in various states within countries or provinces, territories, and you're within various cities and counties. And around the world, it really depends on where you live, doing what it is you want to do, that will dictate the kind of allowable tax write offs you're allowed to have or not have. And all of us might think, oh, wow, a corporation, I can write off all kinds of expenses. We just think that immediately we go to that blanket statement. But there is no absolute correct answer until you talk to a professional. This comment right here is nailing it right now. The option nomads are making calls today all day long from their car as they're driving and trading options on their iPhones, looking for the right structure for them that will allow them the maximum allowable expenses to be written off and have the minimal amount of income they pay tax on. All legal. They're just trying to do it legally. And here they are. It's really clear how important it is to keep interviewing until you find the right one, because there are some accountants out there who are utter morons. There are some accountants who are extremely knowledgeable, but they're in certain fields only. There are many accountants who are generalists and have heard things of this and that and this, but what they're really good at is just basic filing of forms and documents, which is, again, okay, because you can be a specialist accountant in one region, another area. Now, there are a few out there who are very adept and are very willing to investigate this scenario right here that the option nomads are after. They are looking to be self-employed. They are looking to they want to manage their own portfolio of assets. They would prefer that they run that inside a structure of some kind of corporate structure that has rights of survivorship between husband and wife, and in case one is incapacitated over the other, whatever the issues are, they want the right write-offs. They want the right allowable deductions. They want to know if they can use any of the costs of their overhead, mortgage, rent, property taxes, internet costs, electricity, water, city utility taxes, land taxes, insurance on the house. Is any of this deductible in any way, shape, or form? Should they charge their corporation a rent? Should they do that? How do they structure something that is now running or could be running they could be running their investments through, so that it ends up paying them perhaps a salary or a periodic quarterly payment, a consulting fee, dividend income? What do they lend the corporation their portfolio, the value of do they lend it to them, to it, and get paid back a repayment, interest payment of some kind with some sort of principal every year or quarter? What? How do you structure all that? And depending on where you live and what state you're in, what city you're in, that's how you're going to run it. And so you need an accountant who's willing and truly able to assist you in this area. And the perfect accountant is the one who says, I'm not going to tell you to do something if I don't know that's the right answer. I will find the right answer. And that's the one you want. And when you get the opinionated one going, oh, no, I don't think you can do that. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You got the wrong one, because you're just getting a blanket negatory on something that person doesn't want to do. Rather than telling you, I don't think I'm qualified to give you the answer on this. I have a suspicion of this and that and this and that, but I'm not sure if you can do it. That's an honest answer. But they won't give you the honest answer. They're giving you the bullshit story. They're just giving you the, oh, no, you can't do that. You don't know. You're going to have to pay taxes. No, there's ways for corporations to exist. There's a reason why there are probably millions of corporations in the United States right now, and Canada and Europe, that represent businesses from all styles and what have you. That businesses that own businesses that own businesses that own businesses. There's 16 layers of corporations. International, everywhere. I mean, there are some serious accountants out there. You want to talk to your local schmuck in town, you're going to get perhaps the local schmuck expertise in the town, but you might not be getting what you need statewide, federal wide, and beyond. I'm only saying this comment is gold, and take it to heart, everybody, everyone out there who I've talked to or who's thinking about, gee, yeah, Uncle Bruce is mentioning maybe I should set up some kind of a corporation thing. Some of these guys and girls can't help you and or are unqualified to help you. You got to find the right mix, and that's just life. That's the way it goes. All right. Thank you all. Karim, I had another 100 ATIP at 270. There we go. Wow, 185 thumbs ups. 2 out of 22. Way to go, guys. Thank you for helping me out with thumbs ups, everybody. That's what I'm asking myself a lot about. Everything is wacky right now. Time is our friend, says Duncan. Richard, Uncle Bruce is shorting all the stocks he recommends. There you go. What else is up here? Employee stock purchase plan. Thank you, DQ. There are so many acronyms being thrown out that this old man, I can't keep up with them. And I don't have a list written down. If I forget it, I forget it. Thank you. Employee stock option plan. Right on. Okay. Austin, man, I put on one of my suits I haven't worn in over a year. I can't button the pants. I'm not going to the wedding. Nick also knows what it is. So does Nation Video. Thank you, guys. Credit Savage. That's right, Uncle Bruce. That's why I bought Roblex averaging as $32. It's a $200 stock. ATIP is next. SoFi and Matterport almost at Pipe Investors numbers. LCID is around 20. FUBO average is 4. Oh, when we pop, I'm ready. There you go. Plan, not program. There you go. Sell my house. Number 74. Shane, Uncle Bruce just wanted to wish the two of you to safe travels. Thank you very much for that. Who cares? Take the ESPP shares, move them to a brokerage account, and write options. I'm making a killing. How about that? Adventure Duncan. I always take care of family and our Golden Bagels members. Join the stock markets with Bruce channel, everybody. Richard, Chris Savage. Oh, you're on your way to bankruptcy, fool. You gotta love the love that's going around here. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Austin, opinion from a CPA. Unless you're netting about 25 grand after expenses, I wouldn't touch an S Corp. Why? Because you will pay me more to do the extra tax return filings than the savings merit. That's a good comment. That's a fair comment. And if you're only making $500 a month trading options and bringing in option premium, of course you don't need a full-blown S Corp. Your personal deductions from the federal government that they give you is probably more than enough. Fair enough. But then again, if you have a portfolio of a significant size and you're going to grow it, or you're going to say, consider borrowing money on your home equity. You got a house worth, it used to be worth $400,000. Now it's worth $750,000 because of this wacky world in which we're in. You have a $85,000 mortgage against the house. You got all this equity now. You don't want to sell. You don't want to move. You don't want to do anything. But you want to become self-employed. You want to become, get away from the day job that you're locked into. And you're thinking, well, I think I might be able to write options and make some money doing this. Why don't I borrow money against my house for $200,000, $300,000? I still don't even know half of what my house is worth. And I'll put that money to work in a corporation that will now be owning assets that will write options against these assets, and there's this income coming in. Now, if I can be hired as an advisor to the entity, maybe that's how I do it. If I'm the owner of the entity, then of course I'm going to pay myself some kind of dividend income or whatever, but I want write-offs. What's one of the write-offs I want? A rent of some kind that pays the loan that I took to get the money to do what I'm doing. Hello? Yes. Before tax. Yes. Anyway, just saying. Yep, I'm embarrassed to say how long I've held ESPP shares without selling options on them. I'm embarrassed. There are a ton of you out there. There are a ton of you that aren't even here that you know. There are people here who know people who have this situation. They own hundreds of shares, thousands of shares of companies that are publicly traded that they built up over 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and they're just sitting in an account somewhere. And these companies don't pay a dividend, or they do, and it's really, minuscule, and they're still working for these companies. And these shares are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in some cases. And these are people who could be writing very conservative options against these stocks to bring in $1 a share per month in revenue, for example, and they've got 8,000 shares of stock. There's 8,000 a month of income that could come in under a capital gains scenario. Okay, tax on capital gains is much lower than on income. This could replace income. This could, in effect, allow the person to quit their day job and just live off the 8,000 in option premium, and perhaps early withdrawal of Social Security or other arrangements. It is endless, the number of possibilities out there. There are millions of Americans and Canadians and others around the world, millions of people who are in a position, like who cares, that have tons of stock they could write options against. And in some cases, it's only $500 a month, $1,500 a month, $2,000 a month, $3,800 a month, or more, $10,000 a month. They don't know. They are absolutely clueless. They have no idea. They think they're doing it right. They're doing what the boss told them to do. Just make a deduction every month and we'll match it. And we'll, after 30 years of working here, you'll hopefully retire. Well, you're putting all your eggs in the basket of the company, hoping that they don't screw up with whatever they're doing, and you're going to come out of it. You might be in a position to, theoretically, take those shares, whatever those are, put them into a brokerage account. It's a margin account. And without selling those assets, you can borrow against those assets, the kind of assets you want to get, to write options on them. And all of a sudden, this asset funds this asset, which makes option premium. Changing your life yet again. The interest is deductible. Fees are deductible. You only pay tax on the net, and it's a capital gain. I mean, there's a world out there, kids. And a lot of you out there know moms and dads, uncles, cousins, and others. Now, I've talked to you about this before. You know what I'm about to tell you. I think you know. You try to tell a relative, "Hey, Uncle Joe, I understand you own 4,000 shares of blah 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 for all those years." "Yeah, I do." "Do you know you could write options on those shares?" And he's looking at you going, "Huh? Options? What's an option?" That's why they don't write options. They haven't got a clue. They've never been brought into the market. What do you do now? Now what do you do? What you would have done in the past is you would have taken them to a stockbroker that writes options as a specialty and said, "Joe here has this big fat pot of stock that should be generating revenue." And the advisor will then be working with Joe, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to put an option program together for you to bring in income. But that's 40 years ago. That doesn't exist anymore. You can't find brokers that'll handle someone like that. So there are people out there who are trapped. They don't want to know it. They're too afraid to try it. They're terrified of making any move on that pot of gold that they built up. Can you blame them with the world in which we're in? You want to make a screw up that screws it all up? A life's work evaporates in no time. You can imagine. So just saying, some of you might be able to help relatives. Some of you might not. Some of you may well become in a position in the not too distant future where you're going to have to help grandma and grandpa, or someone in the family is relying on you to help them because they are no longer capable of most of the tasks of paying the bills around the house, taking care of the paperwork, their taxes every year. They don't know what to do anymore. You may become someone who becomes very leaned on within the family. You're the oldest child, you're the youngest child, you're the only child. I don't know. You are relied upon to help out. Well, if you're doing this with me and you're going to help these people with option income, great. There's a way to do that. But again, it's up to you guys how far you want to get involved with someone's affairs, whether you have to or not, and how you're going to handle it. but you got to have that tax opinion, the CPA. You need a CPA to help you with all of this. Absolutely all of it. All right. There you go. What else? Who else and what else am I going to talk about here? Thank you all so much. And let's go. Sold the same SoFi cash ticket put for 44 cents 1 week from now. I've made so much premium doing these. The stock is almost free. He's speaking the truth. Changed my trading mentality. Writing cover calls is the way. Richard is the type that bought stocks at the 52-week high and is mad at life, says Greg 7. Let's see. Sold GameStop. I sold the GameStop 130 call at the close yesterday for $265. Just bought back for 6 cents. I wonder why I continue to go to work. Why am I working? Congratulations. That's a nice little profit there in 24 hours. Let's see. I'm so jealous of you guys get the right on GameStop. CCR covered calls are the way, says not your daddy's doobie. And let's go. 42 cents for selling a $6 put for May 13th for 2 weeks. Yes, please. I'll take that deal. Shane, nice work, says Alberto. Credit wife, everybody. We have a troll that doesn't know how to make money in this market and therefore is projecting his bad vibes onto those of us that do know. And that is Richard. Poor Richard. What else? Let's go. We are on your list, Bruce. We're on your list. Shane, I rarely get to watch Uncle Bruce live. Any chance the Wednesday night show will ever get recorded, aired? The Wednesday night shows are available. If you are one of these guys over here, if you're a Gold Bagel member, you can join us live. You can watch the recordings, the reruns, anytime. And if you're a Gold Bagel member, you can join me before 8:30 in the morning where I do a trader alert show every day the markets are open. One of the benefits of being a Gold Bagel member as well. And, of course, comment here all day long, of course. Let's go. Yep, $25 a month, DQ says. That's all you got to put up. And I think you get more than $25 of value and you learn more than $25 of knowledge by doing it. That's what I think. Anyway, just me. Uncle Bruce, is this a good time to write puts on GameStop or wait until Monday? I don't have an answer. Look, the markets are off 726 points right now. We have 17 minutes to go. We're down 3.5 on the NASDAQ, down 3% on S&P. It's an awful day and it's an ugly end of the week. So I think what I would do is nothing. I would just wait out the week and figure out Monday when I get there. Because right now I'm guessing if I do anything now. I don't like guessing. I don't like to guess. I like to let the market tell me what to do. It'll tell me on Monday. We'll see what's going on. John Bickman, we were rolling this morning. Double down on the mustache talk. The thought of the group was that your wit would have made it even better. Cried a little from laughing so hard, Coyote. We had a good time this morning. We always have a good time here, I think. Good crowd here, good gang. Anyway, Cindy B, you have to trade around 700 a year, but we all do. I formed an LLC. My husband wants to know why I'm going through all this trouble because it's fun. That's why. Coyote John, I'm sad. I missed it. I'm going to watch a rerun this evening. Yeah. Let's see. Cred Savage, Austin. By next year, I think I'll be asking you some CPA questions, my friend. Our house has gone up significantly, and if the things go right, the wife and I may make some nice profits on covered calls. Let's see. Cindy says, I haven't transferred my stocks into an LLC yet, but hopefully I will have it all together by the beginning of next year. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, Shane is saying, I went heavy on Spire yesterday. Maybe shipping lane efficiency will be in demand as supply chains play catch up. Not your daddy's doobie. I need to get into the process of starting to get myself a corporation. Vivian, hey, Uncle Bruce, should we be shorting Hood? It looks so juicy. I tried to short Twitter. It turned around and bit me, and you know what? It hurts. Yeah, Vivian, The Hood, I have very little faith in those guys. I mean, I've just been, just slamming that stock all the way down, 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 down all this year. I mean, it went public at 32 and went higher. It's crazy. It's 984 now, down 24 cents. I think it's a $5 stock, and even then, I don't even know it's worth that much. So, how much upside is there? Well, on a percentage basis, it goes to 5. It's a big percentage gain. But you're on your own. You can buy puts on it, but I think the premiums will kill you. So Vivian, I really don't know. This one has been pretty well beat up. But look, who am I to say it won't go to 5? And you'll say, gee, you should have told me to short it. What can I say? Nick, I hope you're watching the Texas Instruments. Oh, I know you're watching the Texas Instruments. It's down 490 to 170.92. It's coming to you, buddy. It's coming. It's coming your direction, man. On its way. Those who wait will be rewarded. 168.5 on ATIP, up 7.5. We're down to 14 minutes to go. We're down 7.95 on the Dow. Twitter down a penny now. Finally went red. Rocket Lab down 13. SoFi 616 down 29 cents. GameStop 124.68 down 4.63. We got a red day going here. There's no doubt about that. DQ, I thought the gains from an LLC for trading just get passed through the LLC members. Basically, you're taxed at the same if you didn't have an LLC. DQ, I can't answer these questions. Let's see. Splair, Duncan, I took a little look at Sanford and Son. Looks interesting. Is it a recommended episode you want me to watch? Oh, Sanford and Son. Oh, no. Oh, man. Bagels helping bagels. That's what we got going on here. Bama Babe, my son and I say every day to each other after discussions about writing covered calls, this is the way. There you go. Oh, man. Bees Knees is saying, be kind, don't be a Richard. There you go. Yeah. Oh, no. John Bickman, this is a great end to the week with the glorious chats and getting Uncle Bruce rolling hard with laughter. I really needed to laugh like that. Oh, man. Does anyone here have a problem upgrading to gold status? Is anyone having a problem? I'm not sure exactly what to tell you, but I think you got to go to your homepage, your YouTube homepage, and you have to go to your settings, I think. And I don't know where to tell you that is. I don't know what that is. Because I think in your settings, it tells you what memberships you have. You click on your memberships, and then you click on mine, because if you're a member already, and it might have the option there to upgrade. It might give you that there. Again, I don't know. My option to upgrade is grayed out. Again, I don't know. Can anyone help? Who cares? I have no idea. Anyway, laughter is the best medicine, says Bama Babe to John. Oh, man. Yeah. MK, do you think the market is priced in the 50 basis point hike next week? Well, that's probably happening as we speak, and has been happening all week. But generally, I would normally say, oh, yes, it has. Except when the day comes and the market goes down, people say, oh, it didn't price it in. So, not everyone is as forward thinking as you are. You're ahead of the curve. You know what's coming. But there are those who go, oh, I didn't know it was today. Yeah, what are you going to do? That's why we can make money in this market. We make money from the idiots who don't know, and there are a lot of them. So get schmata, and you'll make more money. It's simple as that. Anyway, the DQ is saying, who cares? Some folks had to use a desktop. You might need to use a desktop to upgrade to Bruce's channel. Maybe your device is not set up for that. I hadn't even thought to mention that. Well, check it out. Who cares? Good luck with this. Anyway, there you go. I'm a big dummy and bought hoods, so I've been making money selling in the money covered calls. Right on, Cindy. Well done. Alex, Uncle B, do options expire at 4 p.m. Eastern time when the market closes, or is it until 8 p.m. the day of the expiry? Curious if after hours movement impacts. No, it's 4 p.m. At the end of the market, it's all over. Not after market. No, that's right. I believe so. Who cares? It says, hey, thanks, DQ. I'm going to take a look at that. Maybe I can upgrade the gold bagel status this way. Michael says 4 p.m. Richard does not equal Richard Carlin. No offense, Richard. I am paranoid. Oh, okay. Karim, Uncle Bruce, I'm sure you will say you're on your own, but maybe a different thought. What do you think? What do you think average down on all the SPACs to reduce the red or buy 100 GameStop and right? What do you think I should do? Should I just buy my SPACs or should I buy more GameStop? Well, it's a question of what it is you're after. If you're trying to build income from option writing, and you can afford another 100 GameStop and write more options, I would probably recommend you do that because you've got two different objectives going here. Buying the deeply discounted former SPACs is one idea, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's a longer-term plan, and it will bring you no income right now. On the GameStop side, if you buy GameStop and start writing calls against it to add to additional calls you're already writing, you're increasing your cash flow. Now, for some of you out there, your objective in life is simple. I want to get enough option writing money coming in, Uncle Bruce, so that I can replace my day job and live off of it. Then what I want to do is keep expanding it to diversify my portfolio further. That's where the SPACs come in. That's the plan you'd have to follow. But if you're bringing in the option income now and you've got a day job and you're bringing in this extra money and you're just going to now use it to average down on the SPACs to keep a diversified portfolio going, little option money, little SPACs thing here, fine too. Either way is a win. It's up to you what it is you're after. There you go. You're on your own. Okay. DQ, Alex, if you're in the money at 4 p.m., you will get auto-assigned on your contracts at most brokerage firms. Boom. Gaudi, Bama Babe, that profile pic. Oh, my. Lame Duck, I need to write some more covered calls. My uncle from Phoenix is in town, and he's killing me. I need more money. All right. Splair, after making money with my Meta short twice, I now make money with short selling Apple. I feel great today. Jennifer, oh, wow, Bama, I'm just seeing your profile pic. This is too funny. Alberto, Bama, that's the way. Express yourself. Wing Commander, just don't use iOS apps. Google does not like to pay a cut to Apple, and you will be able to upgrade. There you go. 99 Nation, yes, and let's write another cover call for some Thea here. Splair, I agree with the Bama Babe and her new huge mustache. Bama Babe, and someone noticed. Look at that! Look at that avatar there. Oh, Bama Babe, you're looking like $1 million dang dollars today. That is awesome sauce right there. Oh my God. We're down 934 on the Dow with 7 minutes to go. We're down 152 points on the S&P and 520 points on NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is down 4.1%. The S&P is down 3.5%, and the Dow's down 2.69%. Oil is down $1.17 a barrel at 104.19. It was up about $2-3 this morning. But it's now down $1.16. Gold is up $8.80. I just got the impression this morning when I saw the pre-market and I saw how it was reacting prior to the opening of our day, that the market players out there wanted to be cash rich and stock thin at the end of the day today. Those heavy, constant players, internet players, the day traders, they wanted to be neutral tonight. And that's what they're doing. They're backing out. And they're selling stock at discounts, and they'll just get back in Monday morning once they assess everything. They didn't want to be long over this weekend with the shenanigans happening in Ukraine. And that's what seems to be happening and what's happening in China. People are worried about this. BZ, 100 more SoFi at 615, bringing the average down. Today's the day you buy stock. Today's the day you buy. These are sale prices you take advantage of. Absolutely. Uncle Bruce, credit average, I'm going to call it now like I called it last week. Next week, we will have red days on the run up to 50 basis points increased by the Fed. And then we may begin to run up. Markets like certainty. Well, there you go. You might be right. We'll find out. Alberto, to Uncle, seems as if SoFi will be testing the fives. We just get that impression. 611 right now, down 34 cents, the low of the day of all time. 602 right now, 611, the low of the day, 610. 30,900,000 traded, a light trading day today. FL, these Apple puts are printing nicely. DQ, Michael, Apple calls are expiring worthless. Mike's buying the first round, I hope. 99 Savage, yes, some onset here. And there you have it. We're going down, down, and down. What else is going on here? Michael, DQ, easy $600 in a day. Oh yeah, I'll be buying. Michael, Apple under 160 and SoFi under 650. I'm a clairvoyant. What else is happening? Drumwolf, hey Uncle B, can you tell us about the Coast Capital Create Savings Scheme? Oh yes, yes. I can tell you all about that. Sure, yeah, I can tell you about it. What do you know? What do you know all about it? Do you know anything about it? Do you know about have you done a Google search about me and you found my name in some kind of a Google posting of some credit union thing, and my name was mentioned in there because my name was associated with a law firm that was associated with some trading of some kind? What was I the instigator of all that? Was it? No, I got nothing to do with it. People are so fixated on what they think they know in Google. What happened at a trust company in 2001? They think that that's why you're not a stockbroker anymore. That's why you're on YouTube. You're talking to people on YouTube because you can't trade stock. You've been suspended. Did it say that? Does it say that anywhere? Have you found anywhere where I've been suspended for trading for anything ever? No, nothing, zero, zilch. I just shake my head at people like this who are so pathetic that they come back here and try to put in some kind of a conspiracy theory. I talk about the stock markets in plain English. I don't trade stock. I don't compete against my own viewers for profits. I tell them how markets work. I explain how things trade, and then I leave it to you to decide what to do. I've made classes. You can afford, you want to take them, go ahead and take them. If you don't want to take them, don't take them. You don't like what I do, don't watch. There's a whole bunch of YouTubers out there you can watch that with you that trade on the open market. You can watch them trade live. You can try to do what they do. Knock yourself out. But if you don't like it, go somewhere else. I mean, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. What can I say? I try. Anyway, there you go. What else is going on? Any more comments? We're coming to the last 2 minutes of the day, and we're just about done for this week. Let's go. Yep, I closed out all short positions, says FL. I want to be flat this weekend. There you go. What else? Yeah, credit. Why is this moron even here? Why is he here? Dumb Wolf number 2, the return. Anyway, credit wife, just a minute. You enjoy the shows. Yeah. You really nailed this guy. Well, when the height of this channel's popularity back in February, we had thousands of trolls, thousands. And I was talked about all the time on Wall Street Bets, Reddit, all the social sites. And people were trying to make up stuff about me. They were so desperate to find anything dirty about me that they were trying to dig anything up that they could. And they find these filings that are ancient, that have nothing to do with the real world that we're in, and they try to put these conspiracy theories together because they can't understand why would a guy just sit in front of his computer all the time and talk to people about the markets. He must be hiding something. I mean, I must be up to no good. I'm here, right? I got to be. 99 Dumb Wolf is just exemplifying what the complainer sounds like. I could put it in the encyclopedia. Some people in here can't tell the difference. Bruce, you have a past? I'm canceling. I'm out of here. I remember Bruce. Dumb Wolf lives in his mother's basement, has pictures of Uncle Bruce all over, even a balding doll with thin hair, which he caresses to sleep and calls my precious before meds and rocking himself to sleep. I didn't say that. I'm just reading this. Oh my. How do we feel about the new ATIP with the new CEO? I like it. Larry, thank you for hitting the bells. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Oh, God. That is funny stuff. I love it. I found out that Bruce is a multimillionaire vigilante who dresses as a bat at night fighting evil clowns. Hopefully he gets canceled. Oh, man. Jet fuel can't melt Bruce's steel beams. Oh, no. Kent is saying, I made $225 today on GameStop covered calls. I made $790 for the week writing covered calls on GameStop. Thank you. We love you, Uncle Bruce. As simple as that. There you go. That is worth being a Gold Bagel member for, I would think. This is a good day and a good week. Thank you. Duncan, there you go. DQ, thank you, Larry Titus. Bought more ME at 298, says Cindy. Michael, best I've ever had was Santori Yamaski 18. It was amazing. So I can't imagine Pappy. I have no idea what this means. Thank you all for being here. Oh gosh. Yeah. I just I don't know. What can I say? You either like the channel or you don't, and if you don't, you attack. And you can see who the fans are and who aren't the fans. You can certainly figure that out. Bruce, love the show. You're the man. Thank you. Any event, what can I say? I just do what I do, and I'm still here a year and 3 months later. I'm still doing it. Can't say that for a lot of other YouTubers who've passed us by, who've come and gone, who flamed out. I don't know. I'm just, this is the channel. This is it. It ain't fancy. We try to have fun here, and we do the best we can with what we got in a crazy world in which we live. Unbelievable. Anyway, there you go. Ron Williams, the triple Q's puts have been good today. I'll be going to try to be in your classes next week. I need to get that covered call training. You're doing great, Uncle B. Thank you. Thank you so much. All of you guys, you're just wonderful. Appreciate it. Well, almost all of you guys. The final trade on ATIP down at 169 a share, actually up 8 cents on ATIP. Final quote. Dow was down 938. Looks like with the final numbers still kind of coming through here. Final adjustments. Twitter ended up losing a dime. The Rocket Lab lost 13 cents. SoFi down 33 cents to 612. It didn't hit a new low. 602 is the all-time low, but it hit a 610 low today. GameStop 125.30 down $4.01. Carvana down 651 to 57.86. Yikes, man! Did that thing take a hit? Wow. AMC down 34 cents. Matterport down 20. Xterra down 62. ME down 11. Spire down 1 penny. Not bad for a 900-point drop. 1 penny drop. Well, that's still only 166, obviously. 141 on Highcroft Mining down 8. Smart Rent down 18 cents. Pfizer down $1.43 to 49.08. Hewlett Packard down 92 to 36.66. Rocket Lab down to 980, down 28 cents. Vanik down 10.65 to 229. Home Depot down $11.29 to $300. Texas Instruments 170.25. The low of the day 169.93. Nick, I know you're watching. It's coming your way, buddy. I'm not sure if you're still in it or not, but something tells me if you still are short this thing, you're making money next. You're making money on Monday, from what I can sense. Just from what I sense here. IBM down 343. Microsoft down 12 big bucks to 277. Apple down 5.99 to 157.65. All those contracts, the 158s, the 59s, the 60s, the 1s, the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, the 65s, all the way up, they all expired worthless. All of them. Wow. Microsoft 278 and higher, all expired worthless. What a carnage. A lot of money made by option writers, I'll tell you that. Goldman down 12.92 to 305. New all-time low of the year has been set today, 304.71. A new low. Goldman Sachs, you have to buy deep in the money contracts, 250s to play this game, maybe even 240s to play this game. Cisco down 165 to 48.98. Facebook down 526 to $200. Amazon down $406 to $24.85. Tesla down 675 to 870. Google down 88.90, 22.99. Wow, that is carnage. Bed Bath Beyond down $1.14 to $13.61. BlackBerry down 16 to $5.72. Royal Caribbean down $2.95 to $77.74. Target down $7.70 a share. JP Morgan down $3.95. Costco down $30. $30 on Costco. to 531. Walmart down $3 to 153. Nvidia down $12. Disney down 372 to 111.50. DeSantis attacking the number one employer of Florida. What an idiot that guy is. What an idiot. But personal opinion. American Airlines down 66 cents, 18.77, under 19 again. Netflix down to 190, $9 a share lower. Moderna down $8 to 134.41. Okay, there you go. That is the latest numbers there. And there you have it, folks. Thank you. Again, if let me just double check my messages just to make sure I'm on top of this. And I am waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm looking for a message from a viewer, and I am praying the viewer is here. Keith is the first name. Last name starts with letter T. Keith, I received your payment for the 4-for-3 deal. I got the payment on PayPal. I know the classes you want. You told me in that message what classes you want. Here's the problem. I don't have an email that I can send you the links to. You've got to send me a private email. Keith, my email address is right here. Send me a private message and tell me the 4 classes you would like so you can confirm that it's you, and I'll get you looked after. I hope you're watching because I don't know what your handle is. And let me know, okay? I will get you taken care of. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for all the rest of you who have been taking advantage of the 4-for-3 lesson deals on my website up there. Just send me make a donation for $299.99 to my PayPal account, and I will, and then send me a private message right here, brucesmart@hotmail.com. Send me an email saying, Bruce, I want, see if I get this done here. I can't do this right. Everything's backwards. Send me an email, tell me the 4 classes you want, and I'll send you the links. If you want 8 classes for the price of 6, same thing. You want all 12, send me $900, and I'll send you all 12 classes, $1,200 worth of classes for $900 right away. And then you can start watching them at your leisure and become an option writer like a bunch of these folks and make money on a down day like today, make money on a flat day, make money on an up day. Just make money, make money, make money. That's why we're here. Anyway, thank you all. Thank you. Okay, where am I here? Just double checking what's going on here. Credit Savage, thank you for this donation. Dumb Wolf sends this from his dark mom's basement. Oh, thank you, Dumb Wolf. Had to take him back downstairs because he kept drinking Maalox rum and vinegar. Thank you. Okay. MK, I just found out that Uncle B is the actual uncle of Ryan Cohen. There you go. Splair, you're all lovely bagels. Enjoy the weekend. Thank you, buddy. Uncle Bruce, you take the bait every time. They know what buttons to press, and they get the reaction they were looking for from you. Stop falling for this. Uncle Bruce, I'm up around 15% on my Roblox $40 January 2023 covered calls. Should I buy a back or let them ride out until next week? I don't know if I should close all covered calls, begin a new week. Too late to answer that question now. How do I get the classes, please? I just mentioned it, how you do it. Send a $299.99 US dollar donation to my PayPal account, which is down below. The link is down below. And then send me a private email at brucefrommert@hotmail.com. Right there. Tell me the 4 classes you want. I'll send you a private email back with your links. And you're on your way. Scott Brewer, keep it juicy, Brucey. Thank you, Scott Brewer, for your donation. I appreciate that. All of you guys who do these and these PayPal donations, thank you so very much. Okay. I almost bought more SoFi this morning. For once, I was right. It's incredible, says Austin. I didn't do it. Wow. How do we short Florida, says Dave, the Mac guy. Let's see. What else is going on? Casey, I sent it, says Casey, I sent it. KC10D, I sent it. Did you get it? KC10Z, did you get it? Let me see. Let me look. Got it. It ended up in my junk mail. I got it. I just came in about 2 minutes ago. Thank you very, very much for that. There's a second one you did earlier. Oh, got it. It's also in junk mail. I looked earlier, I couldn't find them in junk mail, but now you mentioning right now on air, thank you. There they are. Fantastic. Got it. Yep, we're good, buddy. After I get off the air, I'll take care of it. Thank you, Casey. We're good to go. We're all set. All right. Fantastic. All right. Austin's Michael, I got 14,000 so far. I want to get to 15,000 because doing the math on 14 is too hard. Nixie, thank you. You got it, buddy. For sure. What else is going on here? Sent again, got it again. Beautiful. We're good. All right, moving on. What else? Anything else here? What else is going on here? Let's go. Yeah, that's okay, Uncle Bruce. I kept the cover call open. I'll appreciate with shrinkage, and I'll do next week. That's the thing. Those of you trying to buy back calls today that didn't get them bought back because the markets didn't go low enough, don't worry about it. Monday, we open up again. Do you think we're going up 1,000 points first thing Monday morning? No. But do you think there's going to be peace declared in Ukraine and the Russians are going to apologize, leave Ukraine, and offer to rebuild the country for free? No. Do you think inflation's going to disappear Monday morning? No. Interest rates going to go down to zero? No. So welcome to the party, pal. It continues just on a different day, and your options will continue to shrink out, and we'll get richer. Tomorrow, folks will take a look at new option positions, and away we go, kids. Away we go. All righty. Thank you, everybody. Stephen Jackson, options on Affirm our money. Michael, not polar bears. No. Credit Savage, where are all my bears at? We did good this week, guys. The Care Bear unit, you did well. I did great, says 99. And Alberto, this was a great profitable week. Alberto, again, thank you, Alberto. I'm going to single you out because you are a consistent donator to my channel, and I really thank you for those. They are generally PayPal donations, and I just want to say thank you on behalf of Jennifer and I. A little bit of hotel money in London is what it's all about. Thank you. And all of you who've been making donations here, you're winning on option trades and you're throwing me a donation. Thank you so much. It is very much appreciated. The advertising money that YouTube pays me here is 20, 30 bucks, not even that, 10, $15 a day. It's nickels and dimes. The ratings aren't that high on this channel. People want to know sometimes, how come you don't have 10,000 viewers a day? Because what I talk about here and what I'm really zeroing in on is something that 1% of the market does. It's very specialized. And I've decided that I would rather deal with 1,000, 3,000, 8,000 die-hard option writers who are really laser focused on making some really good coin here than trying to be the guy that is going to tell you what stock you can buy today for 28 cents that's going to go to $28 next week. I'm not that guy, never was, never want to be. I'm quite happy rather filling in on what's going on in the world at large and then zeroing in on stocks that we're following here where you can score some really nice money on writing call options. That's what it's about. And that's what I'm doing. And that's what I'm going to continue to do because I find it so less stressful than being attacked by trolls all the time for not telling them about great opportunities or you missed this trade or you missed that trade. I don't need that garbage. I'm not 34 years old. It's not an ego trip for me. At this age, I'm just not here for 1 million followers on YouTube. I'm here for dedicated zero laser focused zero BS people who really want to make some money. And that's what it's about. And it might not be exciting enough for a lot of you out there. And that's the key here, because this channel, when it first exploded last year, it was exciting every single day with what was happening with GameStop and AMC and all the meme stocks. It was crazy. But that faded out after a few months. And so did a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people who watched all of those YouTubers, including me. There were millions of people in YouTube a year ago that aren't here anymore watching stock channels. They've blown their budgets out the door. They threw a couple of bucks into markets. They lost all their dough. They gave it up. and they threw in the towel because they were never going to invest the effort to learn how the markets really work. They were looking for a fling, a fun time, a couple of bucks, whatever, and they got a little bit of action, and then that was all she wrote. And of course, a lot of folks who have since returned to their normal lives or are trying to are just not here anymore, and so you got to accept that. And so this channel is now maturing out with a group of die-hard viewers who are members of this channel predominantly, who are here every day and who are interested in my lessons that I've now put together, and more coming, and are interested in one-on-one consultations and are prepared to put a little money onto their knowledge meter. That's what they want to do, and they're prepared to pay to learn and then make the score. And it's happening time and time and time again and again. I thank all of you who've been out there helping out, and doing your thing, being this channel, supporters of the channel. Thank you all very, very much. All right, so there you go. That's the deal. Appreciate it, all of you. What can I say? To think it was a guy named John, tired to ostracize me for getting exercised for a bear run. First comment I made in here. I had my best week this week, bringing in the bucks. This week was my best week ever, and it wasn't a good market week, was it? It's amazing how much money can be made. Not your daddy's doobie. Here's a buck. Thank you. Coyote, I prefer the smaller, tighter knit community, but I know that doesn't always pay the bills. But then again, nearly everyone would love to trade places with you at the moment, laughing out loud. Uncle Bruce, thank you for all the information, all the hard work you do. We appreciate you very much. You will have safe travels with Andy Jen. Have a great weekend, everybody. Trying to appease idiots is not good for one's health. There you go. No lies is 99. Let's go here. Didn't this all start over GameStop and everyone here trying to pump it up? This channel started because I was getting. This channel actually started about 8 months before GameStop took off. This channel started in the spring of was it 20? I'm losing track of time because it's so confusing here. I added this channel as a second channel. My first channel, Traveling with Bruce, is my predominant channel. It was the one that was paying my bills. I added this one as a second channel to talk about the stock market in plain English, and I was doing videos maybe once every week or two. I'd bring out a video about whatever was going on, and then I did a GameStop video in June or July of 20, when the stock was 482, I think it was. And I talked about the big short position on GameStop, but nothing happened for months after that video. And it only got 800 views, 1,000 views, nothing much at the time. But then by November, December, January, when Mr. Cohen got into it, this channel started picking up a bit of steam because people were finding my videos that I had made on GameStop through Google searches. My channel would just pop up. And so then I was getting comments, people were asking me questions about basic stock market trading questions. I mean, really 101, market 101 question. And it was in late January when GameStop was really moving, like really moving. 12, 15, 18, 22. That was huge. It was a $4 stock, now 22 bucks. I figured I would go live and start talking about the market and just be there to answer people's questions. And I would just gauge what they wanted. I was just trying to figure out what it is you wanted me to talk about. And it quickly became apparent within hours and then days and weeks. You wanted updates on GameStop, obviously, the markets, other stocks. I was getting asked questions about millions of other stocks at the same time. And people were asking me the basic market questions about how do you buy stock? How do you sell stock? What's a bid? What's an ask? What's a limit order? What's a market order? What's a good till canceled? 101 investing. And I grew this channel obviously grew quickly because I was here every day talking about it. And then I began to zero in on stocks that I think you should really take a look at, like, Apple and Intel and Microsoft and others. And then I talked obviously about GameStop. And I like the GameStop story. I like the corporate story. And we followed all the trials and tribulations of that, the Robinhood debacle and all that trading nonsense. And then I began to talk about stock options as well, and then moving into writing options. And that's where I've now shifted over towards to talk long term about how you can make a living writing call options against stock you already have, or shares you can acquire, or options you can acquire to write options against. Poor man covered calls. That's where I've been. That's where it's at. Here we are. Anyway, there it is. This is slowest moving trade ever. There you go. You guys realize there's only trading 7 days until 7 trading days till SoFi's earnings. Uncle Bruce, have a great weekend. Thank you, JB. Let's see. Yeah, we're having great fun with this GameStop. Made a lot of money. Way to go. Not your daddy's doobie. Here's a donation. Thank you. Let's see. I came from GameStop. I stayed for the Bruce. I drop in from time to time. Zane of Austin. Thank you, man. Bama, the Credit Savage. We have all worked very hard on this channel to try to learn common sense approaches to writing calls and making a steady profit in the long run in the portfolios. Alberto, writing cover calls, you deserve it. Plus, you have to set me free. I still remember our one-on-one, and after you seen what I was reading, you asked, why are you working? I had no idea until you lit the fire. Fantastic. Austin, I will sell my algorithm to the highest bidder on how to lose money. If you simply do the opposite, you will be rich. FL, results speak for themselves. After all the hype and showmen are gone, this is what remains. Let's see what else is going. We're as free as a birdie. I love that Bruce actually picked most of the stocks I wanted to buy after the big dipper this year, and I can make a falling knife into a honey dipper. Let's see what else is going on here. I'm just gonna finish off. I got to get going. Bruce, hey Bruce, I've been watching you since last February. Love the channel. You're a household name. I might join someday soon. I've learned a lot from you, and I appreciate your teachings. Have a safe trip. Thanks, James. You take care, buddy. It's good to see you. Let's see. Richard, love you, Uncle B and Auntie Jen. Bama, not so hard to get the mechanics of writing calls down, but getting the timing correct for me is a challenge. That's it. That's exactly it. Alberto, Bama, the mustache will help you with that. I'll help you with your timing. There you go. All right, kids, thank you for being here. Have a great weekend and get some rest. Stay healthy for me. We're going to do the same here. We're getting closer to heading to Europe, and we'll take you with us, and I'll be broadcasting from there. Thank you all for these 4 for 3 purchases you're making to get 4 lessons for the price of 3. And you guys have a good one. We'll see you on Monday morning, and we'll kind of go from there. Thank you one and all for your support. I do appreciate it. And Richard's saying, I hope to see you again at the Outback. Right on, man. That was a good one. That was great. Thanks again, Uncle Bruce. Great week. Bama is laughing. Austin, Michael, take care. Cheers. Very cool seeing all us busy bees making honey out of these falling knife stock markets. Be good this weekend. I love it, guys. I love it. I just love seeing you guys make money. This is such it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have winners here in a really wacky market right now. Okay, guys, all the best. Stay safe and healthy. We'll see you Monday morning. Bye for now.